Hey guys, welcome to our channel. The topic we are going to cover in this video is about interest rates. In that we will see about real and nominal interest rate. Interest rate is considered as one of the most important factor as it plays a crucial role to promote a growth in an economy. Let's take a simple example to understand the nominal interest rate. Consider I am borrowing 100 rupees from a bank, for which bank charges me 5% interest rate per year. After a year, I am liable to pay back the principal amount of 100 rupees plus 5% of 100, that is 5 rupees as an interest rate to the bank. This 5% interest rate which the bank charges on the loan is called as nominal interest rate. Therefore, nominal interest rate is a stated interest rate on the loan or the deposits. Or in other way, it refers to the interest rate before taking inflation into the account. To understand the real interest rate, let's consider the same example. Even though the bank get 5 rupees extra from me as an interest rate, it doesn't mean that the bank can buy more with that money on that year compared to the year on which it provides a loan. It's because of inflation. Real interest rate is interest rate after adjusting to a inflation. This real rate of interest will tell us the actual returns we get from the investment. And also it will give the real picture of purchasing power of the consumer. Nominal interest rate minus inflation will give us the real rate of interest. Let's analyze the present scenario in the economy. If you see over this year, RBI has slashed the policy repo rate by around 135 basis points to augment the investment capacity in the economy. The RBI is also working with the bank to improve the transmission of this reduction to the consumers. This has led to the reduction in the MCLR, that is marginal cost of lending rate by the banks. If the RBI reduces the repo rate, that is a rate at which the bank borrow from the Reserve Bank of India, then there will be availability of high liquidity with the banks and it subsequently reduces the cost of the borrowings. Therefore, low interest rate incentivize high borrowings, which increases the investments in the economy and which in turn promotes a growth. From this, we can understand clearly that RBI uses these monetary tools to manage the economic situation from time to time. One important factor which plays an important role with respect to change in interest rate is inflation. In the last June 2020, the inflation in the economy is at the rate of 6%. That is inflation in the upward trajectory. If the inflation goes up, then the real rate of interest will be reduced. Then there will be less possibility for the investor to get the actual returns. Now we will see the impact of inflation from the depositor and the borrower's point of view. As we discussed, the RBI has reduced its repo rate. Because of that, banks have reduced the deposit rate and the lending rate. Let's calculate in the formula to understand it clearly. The inflation in the June is 6% and if we consider the fixed deposit rate in the State Bank of India, it is 5%. Therefore, we will get the real interest rate as minus 1%. From this, we can understand that the depositors are not getting any positive returns from the bank. It is an important reason that people are shifting their investment towards shares and the gold rather than depositing in the bank. If you see in the recent Monetary Policy Committee meeting, RBI has not reduced the repo rate as it will further turn the real rate of interest negative and can erode the savings of the banks. Due to the pandemic, there is a huge mandate to incentivize investments. So there is a less possibility for the increase in policy repo rate. And also further reduction in the policy repo rate is quite difficult due to the increase in inflation. So the repo rate kept unchanged at 4%. From the depositor's point of view, if the inflation is minimum, then the real rate of interest will be high. Hence, it will provide a confidence to the people to deposit money in the bank. On the other hand, if the real rate of interest is lower, it will encourage the borrowers to borrow money from the bank. From this, we can understand that interest rate is considered as one of the key enabler to promote the growth in the economy. That's it about the topic. Thank you.